So here we go. I'm going to put it together. Start with stick blending my base. As you see, staying nice and fluid, pretty well behaved using this heat transfer method. I really like it when you're wanting to just put together a really quick soap. Excuse the blending. Okay, just a little bit there, and then I'm going to add a little pop of fragrance. As I said to you, I'm not sure what this fragrance is going to do. It's a floral, so it may go very quickly. Oh, it does smell nice. Jasmine and, oh, heck, I can't remember. I shall tell you in a minute once I've got going. Right, so we're at a nice light trace, which is what I want, because I want to be able to do a swirl with my 3 colours. So that's going to one side. And I'm going to pour the base. Hope you can see this. These moulds are fantastic. Moulds have come on so much since I first started to make soap. You never could get moulds like this. We always used to make our own, usually wooden ones. I have still quite a few of the old wooden ones that I used to use when I was making soap commercially. And then you had to go through the process of lining your mould every time you used it. With these silicone moulds, you don't have to line them. They are absolutely fantastic. Okay, so that's the white base already added. And now let's go work on the colours. So they haven't thickened up at all, and actually that, so far, fingers crossed, the base is behaving very well. That's giving me a little bit of hope to put in the fragrance oils into each of these colours. Now sometimes if you're dealing with colours that you know also can accelerate the process a little bit, I quite often don't bother even fragrancing the colour, I just fragrance the base, and that can work quite well. It gives you a little bit more time to work with your colours. But I think this fragrance is pretty good. Yeah, so just to let you know, this fragrance is jasmine and bergamot fragrance. It's available for sale here. However, this is the very first time I've used it, so it's always an experiment when you try a new fragrance, and especially, as I said, if it's a floral. If they're going to go fast, then it's quite often the floral ones that do it for you. Okay, remove these spoons. And we're going to do a quick stick blend, not very much, we don't need to do very much. And then pour, and that's still nice and fluid. I don't know if you can see that, but that's behaving beautifully well. Now it's starting to thicken now, so I need to go a little bit more speedy. Bit of yellow. Nice bit of pink and green. It's looking lovely. And I'm just leaving a little bit for the end, so I'm just going to do a simple chopstick swirl for this. So just swirl it around a few times. And you see the top's already looking very nice. might just come and get a little tiny bit more of that out in a minute. I'm going to put the green next. Less pink is almost beginning to look more purple than pink actually, but I don't mind that, it's quite nice. Oh, it does smell good. It's a really strong florally fragrance. And it's staying just perfectly fluid, exactly how I would like it to be. And I'm very pleased with the way that this fragrance is behaving. So if you are interested in having a little experiment with fragrance oils rather than essential oils, I tend to use both, but I must admit I really do love my essential oils, but every now and again it's sometimes nice just to be a bit decadent. And I'm hoping that this soap will be quite decadent. Okay, so we've got a nice tube of colour running along the top. Sorry about the noise next door. My partner in his workshop. We have his and hers workshops here at Kimster Cobbrell, and he's welding me some gates for my vegetable garden to keep the dogs out, so I'm actually quite pleased. He can carry on working. He's doing a good job like that. Okay, so I'm just going to move those to one side. Hopefully you can see that. I'm going to leave you, come back when it's a little bit harder, just a little bit, and show you how I finish the top.